The Man Who Escaped, Episode 25. When Coke broke in, Hugo and two other men seized him and knocked him out. That was at least an hour ago.
Hugo saw that Coke had come to. Coke tried to get up, but his hands were tied. His head hurt terribly. Hugo looked at him like a shark inspecting his dinner.
"We would never have become suspicious if you hadn't used Master's white Jaguar,"
he said.
"When we saw it parked halfway up the road, we decided to wait and see what would happen. Then, after we got you, we went out and got your girlfriend,"
he continued. Coke knew he would never have made such a stupid mistake if he hadn't been so tired. He hadn't slept properly for days. He looked at Kate.
"I'd never have got you into all this if I hadn't asked you for help,"
he said to her. He was trapped. It seemed there was nothing he could do and nobody who could help him. Hugo took out a revolver.
"You'd never have bothered us again if I'd used this 4 years ago,"
he said. He came closer to Coke and aimed the revolver carefully at his head. Suddenly, there was a terrific crash as 3 policemen broke down the side door of the garage. Hugo turned round and gaped.
"No, Hugo! Look up here!"
A voice roared from the skylight above. Suddenly, everybody stopped. Nobody made a move. Then Baxter dropped through the skylight, which was still open, and onto the lorry, and finally to the ground. 3 more policemen followed him. Baxter walked over to Hugo.
"Your revolver, please,"
he said simply.
"I was only protecting my property,"
Hugo answered.
"This man broke in. That girl helped him. Send him back to prison."
Baxter listened and smiled.
"Certainly, but only after you've given me that revolver,"
he replied. Hugo handed it to him silently. The policemen around Baxter and at the door suddenly moved forward and seized Hugo, Masters, and the 3 men.
"We've followed you everywhere for days. That's why we're here now."
Baxter told Masters. Then he turned to Hugo and said,
"And I've been up there for half an hour. I've heard everything you've said. Also, I think you'd have phoned us an hour ago when Coke first broke in, if you'd only wanted to protect your property."
Before Hugo could protest, he and the others were led away. Baxter helped Coke to his feet.
"What we know now already proves you were innocent,"
he said. Then he untied Coke's hands. Coke was a free man again.